and a new hope for our future. Have you considered advertising your business on Sun FM TV with our surprisingly affordable rates? When you advertise on Sun FM TV, you'll also get free equivalent radio advertising spots or shoutouts on Sun FM Radio. For more details, call us on +260 961 205 967 or +260 212 615 341. Email marketing@sunfmzambia.net. It's a new dawn of new affordable advertising packages on Zambia's first and finest visual radio, reaching over 5 million people across the whole country. If you're not advertising on Sun FM TV, then you're probably not being heard or seen. Come on board and advertise with us. Everyone's not only listening, everyone is watching.
Sun FM, broadcasting from the Copperbelt capital, Ndola City.
This is your favourite station. The news.
With the news, my name is Alan Mwale. The headlines. Defense Minister Ambrose Lufuma has reaffirmed Zambia's commitment to fostering lasting peace and security across the region, stressing that stability is essential for the success of economic projects. Health Minister Elijah Muchima has emphasized that the ministry is taking proactive measures against cholera, measles, polio and mpox, while also tackling heightened health risks associated with the rainy season and flooding. Government has recognized the Chawama by-election results as evidence of Zambia's advancing democratic path, highlighting its commitment to honoring the people's choice. And in sports, the Zambian Premier League ZPL National Football League side Forest Rangers will host Indeni Football Club as the second tier swings into round 19 of the 2025-2026 season. We have the news in detail shortly.
The news. 88.5 Sun FM.
Are the news in detail. The 14th session of the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, Zambia Joint Permanent Commission on Defense and Security has closed in Lubumbashi with a renewed commitment to jointly fight crime across the common border. Minister of Defense Ambrose Lufuma, who led the Zambia delegation, which also included Home Affairs and Internal Security Minister Jack Mwimbu, said there is need for stability in the region for trade to be enhanced between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Zambia. Speaking at the close of the three-day meeting, Mr. Lufuma said Zambia has commenced exporting beef to the DRC, while actualization of the Lobito Corridor and the construction of the Kolwezi-Solwezi are progressing well. He said Zambia is committed to finding lasting peace and security across the region in order for all economic projects to succeed. And Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security called for more enhanced collaboration between Zambia and the Democratic Republic of Congo in curbing crime along the common border. Mr. Mwimbu said defense and security services from both countries must continue conducting joint patrol operations. Meanwhile, Democratic Republic of Congo Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior Security, Decentralization and Traditional Affairs, Luko Shabani, said banditry, terrorism and transnational organized crime must be fought by both countries. Mr. Shabani said the Joint Permanent Commission is a good avenue for ironing out all security concerns. He thanked DRC President Felix Tshisekedi and President Hakainde Hichilema for working together to enhance cooperation between the two countries. He said the DRC is facing instability in the east of the country and is looking to the outside world for help to end the insurgency. This is in a statement issued by Ministry of Defense Principal Public Relations Officer Paul Shalala. Health Minister Elijah Muchima has emphasized that the ministry is taking proactive measures against cholera, measles, polio, and mpox, while also tackling heightened health risks associated with the rainy season and flooding. Addressing the media on the current public health situation, Mr. Muchima said that since August 2025, Zambia has recorded 639 cholera cases with 614 recoveries and 10 deaths affecting 17 districts across 7 provinces. He noted that the highest number of cases has been reported in Northern Province, particularly in Mpulungu, Nsama, and Sengai Hill, while Luapula, Western and Eastern provinces have not recorded any cases. Currently, 17 cholera patients are admitted in Lusaka district. Cholera treatment centers and oral rehydration points remain operational, and oral cholera vaccination campaigns continue. He urged the Zambians to remain vigilant, practice good hygiene, and seek medical care early when ill. Mr. Muchima also reported that 17 cholera patients are currently admitted in Lusaka district and that cholera treatment centers and oral rehydration points remain operational. On measles, 241 confirmed cases were recorded in 2025, with 4 recent cases reported in Chiengi district. Polio surveillance remains strong, with no vaccine-derived poliovirus detected. For mpox, Zambia tested more than 2,000 suspected cases, and 367 confirmed cases have been reported across 9 provinces and 46 districts since October 2024, and the response activities are ongoing.
Schools, community groups, and the media continue reporting public health between the race and the risk of support is higher. Government remains committed to protecting the health and well-being of the nation and will continue to provide updates as the situation evolves. I should thank my colleagues that we are stand ahead. Federal Province Public Health Director of Public Health, Provincial Health Director.
Dr. Kennedy Lishimpi, Permanent Secretary for Technical Services, noted that cholera cases in 2025 to date have significantly reduced, with about 639 cases recorded since August 2025 compared to over 700 cases recorded daily in 2023. He credited the decline to improved access to safe piped water, treatment of shallow wells with chlorine, and widespread vaccination campaigns. Dr. Lishimpi reminded the public to continue observing preventive measures, ensure children are fully vaccinated, and remain alert during the rainy season.
Water, piped water, connecting houses, and also there is a program of ensuring that they empty all full-fit latrines and acidity contamination. And also there is a program that we are ensuring all those people with shallow wells are chlorinated so that we don't drink that water. So all these measures, including the vaccination that we did in Kanyama, have contributed to the control of cholera that we are seeing in Kanyama. And also the Catch for Waste program, where garbage is being collected, and the council now is transporting that garbage to the dump site. So that also has contributed to clearing of garbage from the drainages that were constructed. Even the water, at least, is now not the way it is actually moving out of.
Minister of Information and Media and Chief Government Spokesperson Cornelius Mwetwa has assured residents of Shawama that development will continue in the constituency, emphasizing that government will collaborate with the new lawmaker regardless of political party affiliation. Mr. Mwetwa urged the new MP, Bright Nondwe, to prioritize issues that directly affect the people of Chawama as he takes his seat in parliament. He emphasized the importance of infrastructure development, noting that improved roads, drainage systems, and public facilities are essential to uplifting the living standards of the people. The minister also underscored the need to strengthen social services, with particular focus on expanding access to education, healthcare, and community amenities that directly impact the well-being of residents. On youth empowerment, he highlighted the urgency of creating opportunities for skills training and employment, stressing that addressing high youth unemployment is critical for the constituency's future.
I want to thank, on the behalf of the President, the people of Chawama. We thank you. Let me also take this opportunity to thank all those who participated, the Electoral Commission, the Zambia police, men in uniform, for your professional conduct. Chawama by-election went eventless. There was no record of any form of violence, any form of confrontation. Some parts of the country actually did not know that there was a by-election in Chawama. That is a leadership that is methodical. Peace is the most important commodity in any country that is desirous to develop itself.
Government has assured the nation that measures are in place to prevent delayed payments to farmers in the 2026-2027 farming season and beyond. During a media engagement in Choma, Minister of Information and Media and Chief Government Spokesperson Cornelius Mwetwa assured the nation that delays in payments to farmers who supplied maize through the Food Reserve Agency, FRA, will not be repeated in 2026. He stated that government has released 100% of the funds allocated for farmer payments, adding that in some cases more than initially planned was dispersed to ensure all farmers are fully paid. Mr. Mwetwa said government is optimistic about the 2026 farming season, citing favorable weather conditions and increased food production. He emphasized that sufficient food will be secured for local consumption, strategic reserves, and export to prevent hardship during difficult climatic seasons.
We are aware as government that there are still long-standing queues out there because of the challenges of means of payment that the banks have employed, and also with our people. This money should have come earlier. We know that this has inconvenienced some of our farmers. With the rains, as we now are experiencing, we do expect to have more food, more maize this year. That is the reason why President Hakainde Hichilema has directed his cabinet to ensure that there should be more attention and resource allocation towards storage of maize, in line with the SADC agreement that in the face of these climatic challenges and exigencies, we must prepare enough storage capacity.
The governments of Zambia and the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, have renewed their commitment to regional integration and trade facilitation following a successful joint steering committee meeting for the Kasomeno Mwenda Public-Private Partnership PPP road project. The meeting, co-chaired by Zambia's Permanent Secretary for Infrastructure, Housing and Urban Development, Professor Albert Malama, and DRC's Secretary General for Infrastructure and Public Works, Engineer Georges Koshi Gimea, produced several key outcomes, which include adoption of the Chalwe One Border Post, operational manual and control zone, approval of an action matrix to guide implementation, and agreement to amend the title of the bilateral agreement governing the project. Professor Malama underscored the strategic importance of the Kasomeno Mwenda PPP project, noting its potential to reduce border crossing times, lower business costs, and strengthen trade and transit between the two nations. This is in a statement issued by Ministry of Infrastructure, Housing and Urban Development Principal Public Relations Officer Francesca Piri.
The Kasomeno Mwenda PPP project is a flagship cross-border infrastructure initiative showcasing bilateral cooperation and initiative financing for sustainable economic growth. The next steering committee meeting is scheduled for Kinshasa, DRC for June 2026, and the project is expected to be completed in the first quarter of 2027.
Zambia is set to commence the Zambia Child Project under the Global Elimination of Mercury in Non-Ferrous Metals Initiative, Gemini, in 2027, a program aimed at eradicating mercury use in mineral processing. The initiative, funded at a total cost of $5 million by the Global Environment Facility, GEF, will be implemented by the Zambia Environmental Management Agency, ZEMA, with technical support from the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, UNIDO. During a courtesy call by UNIDO officials, the Ministry of Green Economy and Environment Permanent Secretary Dr. Dauti Chivamba hailed the project as timely, noting Zambia's ongoing efforts to eliminate mercury in copper, zinc, and gold production. The meeting also discussed strengthening collaboration to align national efforts with international standards, supporting Zambia's ambition to increase copper production to 3 million tons annually by 2031, while safeguarding environmental sustainability. And UNIDO project administrator Kinsko Vizi stressed that the program will engage local communities to raise awareness about mercury's dangers. Mercury, a highly toxic substance, contaminates air, soil, and water, posing serious risks to human health, ecosystems, and future livelihoods. We take a break, and when we come back, sports.
The long-awaited MTN Super League is here and is live on Topstar. This is more than football. It's pride, it's rivalry, and it's glory. As Zambia's greatest football league takes center stage, heroes are made, rivals collide, and passions rise. From Undola to Mazabuka, every goal, every cheer, every moment comes alive on Topstar, the MTN Super League. Our game, our pride, our home. Bola Yatu. Subscribe today and watch it all live in HD on Topstar and the StarTimes own app. Topstar, the official broadcaster of the MTN Super League.
The Zambian Premier League ZPL National Football League side, the Forest Rangers, will host Indeni Football Club as the second tier swings into round 19 of the 2025-2026 season. The local derby between Forest Rangers and Indeni is expected to ignite the friendly city with divided aspirations. Forest Rangers are coming off a 2-0 defeat to Lumwana Radiants, while Indeni settled for a goalless draw against Trident Football Club. The Zafico-sponsored Rangers currently sit 7th on the NFL log with 29 points from 18 matches. The former ABSA Cup champions have recorded 8 wins, 5 draws, and 5 losses, heading into what is anticipated to be a high-stakes encounter. Indeni, meanwhile, occupying 9th position with 23 points from 18 matches. The Oil Makers side has posted 5 wins, 8 draws, and 5 losses ahead of the redemption fixture. The derby between Forest Rangers and Indeni is scheduled to kick off at 15 hours at Dollar Hills Ground tomorrow, Saturday, January 17th, 2026. And that brings us to the end of this edition of the news. To end, we recap on the headlines. Defense Minister Ambrose Lufuma has reaffirmed Zambia's commitment to fostering lasting peace and security across the region, stressing that stability is essential for the success of economic projects. Health Minister Elijah Muchima has emphasized that the ministry is taking proactive measures against cholera, measles, polio, and mpox, while also tackling heightened health risks associated with the rainy season and flooding. Government has recognized the Chawama by-election results as evidence of Zambia's advancing democratic path, highlighting its commitment to honoring the people's choice. The Zambian Premier League ZPL National Football League side Forest Rangers will host Ndeni Football Club as the second tier swings into round 19 of the 2025-2026 season. And that's where we end. My name is Alan Mwale. Do have a great one and stay tuned to Sun FM TV.
The News 88.5 Sun FM.
Time is power. Our lives are powered by the sun.